What is up, my buttery biscuits? Y'all, can you guys believe that I actually have makeup on for once? I feel like that's a miracle, but I just did a review of this like bootleg Jeffree Star palette. This is supposed to be like the androgyny ripoff right here. This is what it is. And normally I would do like a dramatic look, but I was like, you know what? I'm a little bit lazy today and I want to film some other videos. So I was like, let me just do a really quick, easy look. And this is what I did. If you guys are interested in that, I'll go ahead and leave it linked down below. Today's video is going to be my anti-haul. As you guys know, I do one every single month. This is just basically a whole list of makeup that I'm not going to be purchasing. And like, I know that still ruffles some feathers these days, and I'm like, I kind of still don't get it, y'all. Like, you guys know that like 9 times out of 10 I don't read my comments when it comes down to like commentary videos, but when it comes down to like new makeup drops, or the bops or flops, or to my anti-haul, I really do like interacting in my comments. But then I'll still see some people on my anti-hauls like going in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like in my last month's video, I know that I was like very repetitive because there was a lot of cream products and a lot of like liquid products that I wouldn't be using. And people are like, okay, we get it, we get it. And I'm like, okay, I'm just giving you a list of the things that I don't want to buy, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, before we get into this video, make sure you guys head down below, click that link, head over to my second channel. That's my travel channel with my brother. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen by now. I mentioned it in like every single video, but I really want to get as many people over there as possible because I feel like that is just like my new favorite thing. I absolutely love editing those videos. I absolutely love filming those videos. So make sure you guys go show some love over there. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would also appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I tried to switch up my list this time, as I know there was so many creams and so many liquids last time. As you guys know, I have my little skin condition, which I really do think is my skin's pH balance, and I know a lot of you guys were telling me you need to see a dermatologist. However, I don't think that my insurance will be covering that. So I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to try to just make do. There's powder highlights out there. There's powder blushes out there, so I'll just go ahead and use that. Any type of cream product I steer away from. Do you know what I'm saying? So I did pick different products within this month's video so that way I don't bore you guys to death. I feel like there is a good variety of products within today's video. Anyway, so the first thing that I want to talk about right here are brand new lip liners from Tarte. These are supposed to be like lip injection lip liners. Here's my thing with this. I probably would want to try one of these, but maybe if it goes on sale for like the 50% off, or like maybe the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty type of thing, even with 20% off, I probably still wouldn't buy it because these are $24. And like I've mentioned before, I just don't really wear lip liners anymore. I feel like any single time that I wear a lip, like for example, right now, I'm wearing just a liquid lipstick and I just don't use a lip liner. I feel like the lip lines are just perfectly fine. I feel like you can get really crisp lines with a liquid lipstick, so I just don't have the need for a lip liner. Now, I will say though, obviously, if I'm going to be wearing like a regular cream lipstick like this one right here, this is my favorite Huda Beauty one, then I will use a lip liner. So I would like to try something like this. And then on top of that too, I would like the plumping effect, but for $24, I'm just gonna pass on that. And then next up on the list, we're still in the lip category. I really want your guys' opinions about this because maybe I am just not, maybe I'm following too many of the same type of makeup artists. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not really seeing too many like bold lip colors anymore. So this right here are like new, what are they? Like a whole new collection here? I don't, yeah. Oh, 6 limited edition Shine Loud High Shine lip colors. Oh, it's a bundle for $29. Oh, then I definitely wouldn't buy it if it was a bundle. So this is a bundle for, or oh wait, oh, it's a vault. I'm so confused. It says bundle $29, but then it says vault 72. I'm so confused right now. Anyways, these lip colors right here, the whole reason why they're on my list is because of the color. Not because of the price, not because of like the bundle or not bundle. It's mainly because of the colors. I just look at these and I just feel like, okay, the green one and the orange one and that like purple-y one, I'm just like, no. Maybe the other 3 would be pretty, like the Rebel in Red Serrano, sorry, and the Chipotle Chia and the Pretty Poblano. Maybe those, but the rest of them, I'm just like, no. Like, does anybody wear these colors anymore? Honestly, like I'm saying, maybe it's just my Discover page, maybe it's just my YouTube following that I just don't see this type of color being worn anymore. And for me personally, I really just wear a nude all the time. And if I'm gonna wear like a bold color while I'm doing a makeup look, it's probably going to be a red. So I'm just not really into it anymore. It's so crazy. I know if you guys look years back on my channel, I would wear the most vibrant lipsticks. I'm talking about blues and greens and oranges, but I'm just not into that anymore. And anytime that I do my makeup now, which is very, very rare, I'm not gonna wear one of these colors. It's just not my vibe anymore, so I'm gonna pass on these. And here we have a highlighter right here from Guerlain. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I know this is an expensive brand. I've actually never tried anything from their brand before, but you guys know how I am about highlighters. I really do feel like you could just use any like eyeshadow or highlight that you have, and they're all going to look the same. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there is a difference when it comes down to cream, liquids, and powders, but I feel like if you have like, say for example, a golden undertone highlighter and then like a more silvery tone highlighter, I feel like then you have them all. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like something like this I would never really splurge on. I do want to say on the pictures, they really do look beautiful. Like this does look like a lit from within type of glow, but this does not have a price listed on Trend Mood, but this is from Guerlain, like I had mentioned, and I think it's a very expensive brand. So that's why I'm like, I would probably pass on this. Like, I don't know. Even though it does look super beautiful and it does have that like lit from within type of glow, I feel like there's just so many other brands out there like Elf and Wet n Wild that you can get a really, really affordable one. So I don't really understand the purpose of high-end highlighters. Like I've said it before, you guys know that I love Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm like, her highlighters are like almost $50. And I'm like, what's the purpose of that? Like, what is the difference of this product versus a Wet n Wild one? I feel like it's just the name in my opinion. So that's why I'm like, things like this, I just would not spend my money on. Next up, we have another Disney collection. As I mentioned before within my Patrick Star video, I just feel like there are so many Disney collections out there. I understand that Disney has a huge fan base, and I know that there's just so many different type of Disney characters, but I'm just like, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit overkill, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that too, for the most part, it's always like Mickey and Minnie, and I'm just like, okay, like that's kind of like enough, you know what I'm saying? But this right here is the Lion King collection by Catrice. This is actually only going to be available in Europe. I do believe that's what it says right here on Trend Mood, and I just want to say overall this whole collection to me just looks so dull, so dry, so boring. The only thing that stands out to me is this Simba blush. I think it's Simba. Is that Simba? Let me zoom in right here. I don't know the characters' names, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm really bad with names in general, and then when it comes down to Disney, I'm just even more bad. Yeah, that's Simba right there. The Simba blush actually does look really beautiful, but for the rest of everything else, the packaging, the interior packaging, the color stories, everything to me just looks really bland. And I've said it before with what is it, Makeup Revolution or Revolution Beauty, whatever they're going called by these days. They have so many different brands that I can't keep up with them. Why do you feel the need to come up with so many different eyeshadows? Like in here they have like 4 or 5. Oh my gosh, is that 6? Hold on, 1 2 3 4 5 6 different eyeshadow palettes. Okay, see, like to me, I just don't understand that. Why do you need to come up with 6 different palettes? And on top of that too, I just feel like they all kind of look just kind of like blah. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. The only thing out of this whole collection that kind of catches my eye is that Simba blush. I actually feel like that's a beautiful shade. I would like to see it in person, but it is in Europe, so either which way I couldn't get it. So, but for the rest of the whole collection, it's a no. That Simba blush is the only thing that I would be interested in, and yeah, I just feel like it looks really dull. I know I said it before, and I'm going to be saying it again, but like body products to me are just, I don't know, they're just not for me. Like, I know I said it before, I know you guys got a lot of hairy men out there, but I'm like a hairy guy too, so I'm like, 9 times out of 10, I just put like lotion on my dry spots, you know what I'm saying? Like on my hands, on my elbows, on my knees, like things like that, you know? I can't be putting it all over because then my hair like slicks down and it just feels really uncomfortable. This right here is Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Body Cream. Also on top of that too, I wouldn't be purchasing this because it's $65, but I do think it has a whole bunch of like ingredients in it. It says that it's hydrating, smoothing, firming, body cream with caffeine, hyaluronic acid, and then it has some type of uplift in it and a radiant glow. So there's like a lot of ingredients inside there that are probably really beneficial for the skin. However, when it comes down to body stuff, I'm just not. And I know that I said it before, I feel like maybe I should invest into my body, but I just feel like, I don't know, Gold Bond does the trick for me, y'all. Like, I really feel like my skin is just fine with Gold Bond, so I wouldn't splurge on something so pricey for the body. However, I do know that this is obviously probably geared towards maybe people with not so much body hair. Not saying that people with body hair can't use it, because I'm sure a lot of people do. But for me personally, I'm speaking just for me. I just hate that feeling that like it slicks down your hair and then you just feel greasy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would just pass on this for many reasons. This product right here, I saw a lot of people complaining about online. This is the Made by Mitchell Blursh palette book. Now, I want to say this. I did not look into this whatsoever. I did see people talking about it online. I did see people talking about it on Reddit. And I do know a lot of people were like, okay, why are you going to put so many of the same shades within a palette? And I do agree to that to a certain extent. And here's what I mean by that. I don't know if this was marketed more towards makeup professionals, like say, for example, a freelance artist or just like a professional makeup artist, or was this marketed towards just the everyday person? If you are just the everyday person out there buying an eyeshadow palette, then you probably would want to skip on this. And to be quite honest with you guys, since I don't freelance anymore and I don't really do makeup on anybody else anymore, just my friends, I wouldn't purchase something like this. I do look at the shades and I do see a difference in the shades, but they are way too similar for one single person to buy for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you are going to be freelancing, then I do feel like something like this is actually really pretty because you'll see different undertones in these peachy tones that will look different on different types. Wait, hold on. I said different. Which many types there? It would look different on, oh no, that makes sense. Different on different skin tones is what I meant to say. I got so tongue twisted there, y'all. I just really feel like this is not made for the everyday person. Now, obviously, if you want, like, you know, to build your blushes, say, for example, like I've said before, like me personally, I like my bronzers. I like to have a little bit of a lighter one, a little bit of a darker one, so that way I can kind of like mix them. Maybe you're that type of person and maybe this will be good for you, but for somebody like me, I would not purchase this. But if I was freelancing, honestly, I probably would purchase it because I have heard good things about his formulas before. I've never tried anything of his, but this to me, I would definitely pass on because they are too similar in my opinion. But with that being said, I really do want to make sure I'm making this clear. If you are a makeup professional, if you are a freelancer, this is probably something that would be really good for you because there is a difference in those shades. It's just they're too similar, like if you're just one single person. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll be passing on this. I really hope that I don't offend people with this one right here. I'm like trying to think of the right words to say because if I'm keeping it real with you guys, I really am trying my hardest to be PG, but I just think this is just really effing stupid. Like this right here is the Imprintu portable tattoo machine that just like prints out little tattoos. I don't know who this is marketed to. I don't know who this is geared to. And that's why I'm like, I really don't want to offend some people because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh my God, this is so cool. And I really want it. They probably want it for Christmas or their birthday or something. And to me, I'm just like, this is really stupid. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I've just never been that type of person. Like, let me put stickers on you. Like, let me draw little tattoos on you. So maybe that's why I'm just like, this is so dumb to me. Like, I don't understand it, you know? I just really, I don't know. And on top of that too, I'm sure it's probably expensive. So just for many reasons, this is just an absolute no to me. I do apologize if you guys like these like little tattoos. I just think it's the dumbest thing. I just really don't get it. But that's just my opinion. Don't go attacking me, okay? If you guys really love something like this, good for you. And hopefully you get it and have fun with it. But for me, I'm just like, this is a waste of money. And I just kind of look at it as at like junk, you know what I mean? I could see this maybe being at like Goodwill in like 5 years down the road, if I'm being honest with you guys. But yeah, I'll pass on this. Here we have new Shape Tape Sidekicks, which by the way, you guys know I have said it before. I feel like Tarte really just continuously rides on this Shape Tape. Every single time that I go to say that together, I say shart, like every single time. So I was really trying to like overthink not saying shart. Anyways, they always ride the coattail of the Shape Tape. I feel like everything that they come out with now is Shape Tape, and I just think that is really, really dumb. I obviously do know that they're trying to like make it convenient for the consumer to relate it to the Shape Tape. However, not everything is Shape Tape. This right here are their new, or these right here are their new color correctors. And I feel like this is probably a good product, okay? I'm not going to say that it's not. However, it's $30. And recently, I just bought the e.l.f. one for $4. E.l.f. has new color correctors right now for $4. And they're called the Camo Color Correct, I believe. I got the green one, and I actually think it works really good for only $4. I got it at Target. I did see it at Walmart as well, too. So I'm like, why would I spend $30 on a Shape Tape one? So if I'm being quite honest with you guys, unless you guys are just like extremely bougie, I would go with the e.l.f. one. I will say this though, I did not pick up the orange one, so I don't know how the orange or peachy one work, but I can only speak for the green one. As you guys know, my main concern right here is my redness, and I feel like the green one works really good. And once again, only $4. So I'm like, you can't go wrong there. This right here for $30, I would definitely pass on. Okay, serious question. I've asked this before, but I really just want to know, like, who is purchasing Urban Decay these days? Like, I don't know. Some of the things that they come out with, like, honestly, like the outside packaging of these palettes right here, I'm like, okay, that's kind of cute. Maybe I'd get it as a gift, but like nothing really speaks to me from the brand. Like, I look at this and I do want to say, only because I love yellow and blue next to each other. There's something about yellow and blue when I see it. I don't know. I feel positive. Like, I know that probably sounds so stupid, but like, say for example, if I'm driving somewhere and I see a big old building or something and it has like a, you know, yellow and blue logo, or like the Chargers, is that the football team? I think it is. I don't know. That's like yellow and blue. I'm like, oh, I really like it. It's just positive to me. Like, I feel happy seeing it, but I'm not going to wear it in my makeup anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a yellow I would wear. Don't get me wrong. You guys know I love yellow eyeshadow, but yellow and blue together, probably not. I looked at these palettes right here and I was just like, I don't know. I don't really like them. This is the Chill Happy and the Mucho Happy. I feel like the outside packaging is really cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, these are probably cute little gifts, but these colors to me are just not it. And they do come with 4 shimmers and only 2 mattes, and I want to say the 2 mattes that it comes with in both of the palettes, I feel like you can't really do much with. It's a very, very, very light beige color and then a light peachy color, so you're not going to get any type of depth within these palettes. I probably would have went for 3 mattes and 3 shimmers to make it even, and they should have put something a little bit more deep in there. But overall, to be honest with you guys, These palettes are just like a no to me. And I'm just so curious at like who's purchasing Urban Decay, because I feel like nobody talks about Urban Decay. I feel like pretty soon though, like Michaela's probably gonna have some type of drama with Urban Decay. They're probably gonna pay her $1 million, and then Urban Decay will start selling out, because I feel like anything that she talks about and there's like drama related to sells out. So maybe they'll like market it that way, because I just really feel like this brand overall is kind of dying. And I don't know. It's not really doing it for me, to be quite honest with you guys. I will definitely pass on these. And the very last thing on the list right here is Glow Recipes new Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. Okay. I probably am curious to see how these are, because it's supposed to be kind of like a primer, and then it's supposed to like diminish your pores and stuff. But you know what? Let me go ahead and read this little description for you guys right here. That way you guys have a full understanding of what it is. It says blurs pores instantly, controls excess oil, and visibly reduces pore size with an all-in-one treatment and primer. Packed with a mattifying blend of tapioca plus right encapsulated BHA and strawberry enzymes to smooth skin's texture. Strawberry leaf extract and plant-derived pore minimizers absorb excess oil while keeping skin hydrated for a soft, focused satin look. Wear alone or under makeup as a primer. Now, the reason why this is on my list right here is because I have tried time and time again to try products that are supposed to be like pore minimizing. Say, for example, something like Benefit Cosmetics, the Porefessional, or just, what is that other one that I tried? There's another pore minimizing one that I had tried before. Oh, from Makeup Forever. It's like the gray tube, I believe it is. And for some reason, y'all, no matter what product it is, I just feel like it makes my makeup get really dry, like so dry to the point to where it looks like patchy, and I don't really understand that. So I just feel like I steer clear of these products. And on top of that too, I personally feel like, say for example, with any type of like, or even like, look, even like this right here, the Fenty Eavesdrop, this is a blurring skin tint. I feel like that actually gets rid of my pores personally. I feel like I don't really have too big of pores, but my homegirl who does have big pores wears that, and I feel like with hers too, I see a massive difference. So something like this, I feel like unless you have really dry skin, you may want to steer away from, but that's just me. But I would like to try it on myself. Say for example, if I could get a little bit of a sample of it, then I would definitely like to try it to see if it really does work, being that it's not like, well, it doesn't sound like a silicone-y type of product like the Porefessional, which I do believe that is silicone. I don't know. The Porefessional on me, y'all, I have to say is probably like one of my worst makeup products that I've ever purchased in my entire life. I absolutely hate it. I've tried it so many different times. Whenever I put makeup on top of it, it just balls up. It looks patchy. It looks just super dry. I absolutely hate it. So that's why I'm a little bit scared for products like this. But I would like to try it if I got a sample. But I'm gonna put it on my anti-haul list. Maybe in the future I will try a sample of it, or maybe somebody that I know will buy it and I can try theirs, but for now it's a definite no. Anyways, that is it for my anti-haul for, I was gonna say for February. We are in March already. I feel like the year is just breezing on by way too fast. Make sure you guys list down below what you plan on purchasing, and make sure you guys let me know why. My camera just cut me off out of nowhere. I was like literally over here talking to myself because I looked away and then I saw, oh, this is like shut off. Anyways, I was saying, make sure you guys let me know the products you plan on not purchasing. Make sure you guys put the reason why. You guys know I always love to know the reason why. I feel like a lot of you guys are really shady and I kind of like it. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Peace out, Girl Scout.